Lagos, a state of aquatic splendor and a beautiful mega city with stupendous resorts, is where you can spend time as holiday destinations, retreats, picnics, weekend hangouts, and romantic getaways.
We have Suntan Beach in Badagry. It's also a place for holiday where people can, come around to enjoy themselves and, catch fun. In Badagry, we also have Arakab Private Beach. Arakab is a private beach in Badagry. From Badagry, I now move to Inogbe. You see, that is under Amuwo Dolphin axis. It's also a lovely place where people can, visit to, for some days, depending on your budget anyway. But whichever budget you have, these places I've just mentioned, you will love, your stay. I'm moving straight now to Ekpe Division, which we have Villarica Resort. After Villarica Resort, we have Lycampan Tropicana. All these are lovely places for families, hangouts, individual, you want to couple hangouts, night out, you want to leave the hustling and bustling, area of Lagos or wherever you are. You want to feel secured and out of noisy environment. Just come to these places. You will love your stay.
Call Lagos the nucleus of holiday resorts in Nigeria, and you will be spot on.
Well, the main essence of something that's attractive in tourism is the people. That's why it's called the hospitality industry. And the people of Lagos, they are still as hospitable as ever, despite whatever tensions could be coming on internationally, nationally. Very, very hospitable people. Some of the resorts, especially in the Badagry area, they could do with a bit more intervention to bring them up to a better standard. But on the Lekki zone, the resorts, they're doing well.
They used to be very, lovely places. We all know what happened in the country, not even in the country, in the whole world during the COVID-19. That COVID-19 really affected some of these businesses, especially the tourism. It really eats tourism industry very well.
To support the popular saying that a break from everything is much needed every once in a while, visiting resorts, parks, gardens, museums in Lagos is an admixture of excitement and relaxation to foster relationship amidst family and friends. Stakeholders in tourism management speak on resuscitating the results and benefits to individuals, state, and the nation at large.
Lagos State Government have started a very interesting type of organizing their ministries. They have this themes activity which brings several ministries together. And definitely the tourism ministry has to be somehow incorporated into that, because the tourism industry is a very, very viable industry and is very, very sustainable. And then, of course, funding has to be allocated to the ministry to at least help to develop the infrastructure in those areas a lot more.
During the COVID-19, they helped, most especially the tourism sector, with some fund, where some of the members, were able to access this fund. So this little effort goes a long way. So it's really a thing of joy that we see a governor doing that. The master plan, tourism master plan, was also, launched by this current government.
For all tourist destinations to achieve its strategic goals, the associated risks must be shared by public and private partnership.
PPP is always the best initiative that can save this sector in not in Lagos alone, but of course Nigeria as a whole.
Invest in tourism, invest in the infrastructure of tourism, whether it's just in the small scale, whether it's just in the catering industry, or whether it's just in the looking after the landscaping and the horticultural industries, or whether it's in the bigger infrastructure to be provided to these places, investment in those places is very, very worthwhile.
According to an adage, it is better to see something once than to hear about it in 1,000 times. Places such as Badagry Slave Museum, Beautiful Island, Whispering Palm Resorts, and Lakampine Tropicana Beach need to be visited. Lagos being a city for hustlers, it is also a city where you can catch fun if only you know where to go.